Students, is my voice is loud and clear? Is my voice is loud and clear? Online students, could you please confirm? Okay, done. Fine, guys. So in the last week, we have covered in terms of how to present, and some of the students has done the presentation, and we have told you the mistakes and what is the importance of projects and everything. Now, there is a small announcement, one point. Today's we are going to move on to the Power Query. So today, no more presentation or anything. So just today, two students, okay, of previous batch, they have got placed. Okay, today morning they have intimated to me, just today morning only. They are offline students, both are offline students, and they told that they have got placed. One student from data science and one student from data analytics. So two students has placed today. I mean, in the last 2-3 days maybe, and today they have intimated me. Okay, today morning only they have intimated, and the data analyst, whoever the students has got the as the data analyst and along with the data science and AI, and this student has got as a junior AI developer. Okay, he is a junior AI developer and he is going to work on the AI related stuff. And the second person is data analyst, and this person is working on the present projects. What are the project they have assigned, or what are the interview questions they are asked in the interview? He told that most of the interview questions are covered in the class. Today morning only he has intimated. Okay, and he told that what are the package he has received is 4 lakhs package in a startup company, within the startup company in Hyderabad. Okay, he has got the 4 lakhs package as a fresher. He's completely fresher, which was his BTech was completed in this year, it seems. Okay, I mean in this miss previous 2024, not 2025, 24. Okay, 24 passed out, and he belongs to morning 10:30 morning batch, and they have completed the course and 4 lakhs. And he told that most of the questions whatever we have discussed in today's class, I mean in our regular class, those are the interview questions commonly asked. How you are going to collect the data, and after collecting the data, first thing what you are going to do, and all these things, right? And mostly he is more excited that what are the about the work or something. And he also described the work. Sir, what are the work we are going to get, this one something. And they have shared some task, as I've told you already in the interview process, whatever is there they have. And he has done the end-to-end projects, multiple projects he has done, and in the resume obviously he has kept in terms of 4+ projects he has kept. Okay, and his resume is 2 pages, and I'm going to share you the resume also at the end. In the resume building session I'll share you. Here it is not relevant. At least let us complete the Power BI first, later we'll discuss this one. Okay, now, so here the point is very simple. So you are having some kind of development work. He used to spend in the lab. I used to see him every time in the lab, and he used to spend the time. Obviously, so in the earlier classes, I have not told like this. Today on I'm saying, miss, today morning only he has met me and he has told me this one. In his batch, other students are also available. Not only him, na, in that entire batch, multiple students will be available. Obviously, these students also has applied for the same job or for the different job. But why he has got placed? Because of knowledge and what are the projects he has completed when compared to others. Now, in that same batch, I asked some of the students, hey, have you applied for the job, and have you received the job offer or something, miss? One student has replied me, one student in the lab, this discussion was happening in the lab, and one student has replied me, sir, still projects are going on. Projects are going on. He told answer like this. When their batch was completed, means approximately 2 months back. In the last 2 months also, still already the project has to be completed during the same time, but still they are saying that projects are going on. One student has told me that students projects are going on. One student has replied that, sir, I went for the interview but not selected. I asked why. Obviously, na, why you have not got selected? He told that, sir, they asked me a simple question. What is the question? He only told, sir, they asked the question. One question is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, some two lists are available. Okay, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, two lists are available. And just we have to multiply 1 into 4, 2 into 5, 3 into 6, 4 into 7, and we have to add, which we also called as dot matrix. Okay, and he asked to add. Now this person, what he has done is he has created a function numpy.array of L1, numpy.array of L2, and what he has done is numpy of array of L1 plus L2. Okay, L1 plus L2, and he has got, I mean, this is L1, L2, np.array of L1, np.array of L2. First he has converted to array. After that, what he has done, this one was converted to A1. Let's take an A1. This was converted to A2. Okay. Now he has done like this, A1 into A2. Now automatically you are going to get the output as 1 into 4, 4, 2 into 5, 10, 3 into 6, 18, 4 into this one, 28. And he has stored that one in the A3. And after storing in the A3, he has done the np.sum of A3, means sum was added, and he has got the result finally. First you have to multiply, and after doing the multiplication of each and every value, finally you have to add them, and he has got. But they asked, don't use a numpy. In the interview they asked, no, don't use a numpy, because numpy is an inbuilt function. I don't want any inbuilt function. Write the program for that by using the loop. And he has forgot that one, it seems. Actually, that was conducted in the class only. I told you that one also. But he told that, sir, that silly question I have missed, sir. So here the point to be noted, what? From this point, what we have to understand? What are the answer was given by that particular student? We have to understand clearly that the people who are going to test you, they are not going to be interested in the functions, because every function in the backend will have some code. They want to see the fundamental knowledge, not the shortcut knowledge. Point is clear? So they want to see the fundamental knowledge. What are the fundamental knowledge this person is having? And they ask it to write the using the nested for loop or using the for loop or something. Easy. Basically, the question is very easy. But instead of array, he has converted to array. Array means only for loop now. So instead of writing the array, I want in terms of for loop. He has created user defined, what are the functions are there? He is using the functions. They told that don't use the function. And that is the question was given, and he is not able to answer. They concluded that he don't know what is for loop. So when they don't know for loop, obviously he doesn't know what is the meaning of numpy, and automatically numpy no means pandas is no. When basic is not there, when ground floor is not there, first floor and second floor will be there. Sir, ignore the first ground floor, sir. Ground floor, some problem is there. Just focus on the first floor and second floor means. Obviously, one day that building has to collapse. When ground floor is not clear, assume you went to buy a building, I mean one apartment. In that apartment, ground floor is, the pillars are very worst condition. Pillars are not good. Where? In the cellar, where the cars will be there. There in terms of pillars are not good. They have broken, or it is not looking good. Your apartment is in the fourth floor. Apartment is in the fourth floor. Are you going to purchase that one? What is the problem? What is the problem? Just think. No, sir. Here pillars, whatever it is, here broken pillars are there, or whatever the pillars are there, though it is not good also. My focus is fourth floor. In the fourth floor, everything is furnished, everything is painted, looking good, nicer. This one all I will see. Are you going to see like this? Are you going to see like this? Which one? While purchasing the fourth floor apartment, are you going to focus only internal the floor or down also? Just think. I'll focus only the fourth floor means you might be a person. As of now, you will think like that only. But when you want to invest some money now, think in the really, if you bring the money tomorrow, and this apartment is 1 crore apartment, bring the money. Now, after bringing the money, still if you get attracted by seeing only that floor, or you will see entire building structure also, later we'll decide. Saying oral is different. Bring the real money. Once you bring the money and you purchase the fourth floor and the seller was having some problem and the building was collapsed, means your entire 1 crore will be zero. Right? No one in the world will take the risk with the money. Saying orally, do like this. So orally is saying is very simple, right? Point is understood. Understood the point. Saying is different. Reality is different. In the reality, fundamentals are very much important. Done. So this is the point, guys. Coming to the back to the content. Now let us focus on the, okay. In today's class, we are going to focus on the Power Query. Now, in the Power Query, before Power Query, what we have completed within the Power BI, what we have completed and what we have to complete. Let's see. What we completed within the Power BI means we completed one, data analysis, how to do the data analysis and how to do the data visualization by using the various plots. Sir, where we covered the data analysis? Data analysis is nothing but observing the data. So I already told you how to calculate the mean or median or standard deviation, all these things through card. In the card, you are going to show the numbers. And if you want to represent the data in a table, overall aggregation data, that is total sales, total profit or something, you are going to create a table or matrix. Or you are going to do the by using the data visualization. Your entire data analysis will be done by using the cards representation, a single value. In the cards, what we are going to show is measure. Okay, measure. Measure means nothing but single value. Measure means single value. We are going to show in the cards single value. In the table, we are going to show with respect to multiple columns and with multiple rows and aggregated data. And data visualization, we are going to show multiple plots. So these are the things which are completed. And how to select the data also, we have completed the filtering. The filtering can be done in multiple ways. What are the multiple ways? Basic filtering and advanced filtering, and by using the slicer. These are the three options to select the data. Filtering will be done by using the basic filtering, advanced filtering and slicer. What is the difference between the filter versus slicer means? In the filter, once you have selected one of the category, it is locked. In the slicer, you will have the flexibility to select the filter. This one or that one or like this. So in the slicer, if you change another one, automatically entire things will be changed. And already we have completed all these things. Means data analysis is completed. Data analysis along with the data visualization. But as per the data analytics project, what are the steps? What is the step? First, business problem understanding, followed by data understanding, followed by data exploration. And after doing the data exploration, data cleaning, then data analysis will come. Data analysis and data visualization, all this comes. Now, here, first we'll have this. To do all these things, first what we have to do is extract the data. When you are extracting the data will be in the multiple tables. Why the data will be in the multiple tables means because the data will be stored in the database. Obviously, the data will be in the multiple tables only. And this data, first you are going to connect your Power BI. What are the Power BI is there? Power BI, you have to connect with the MySQL to your database. After connecting, doing the connection, Power BI has to be connected to database. To what are the database is there? We have to connect to the database or data source. First step, what is the first step? Once you start the project, first you have to connect to the data source. After connecting the data source, from there you are going to extract the data, where the data will be in the multiple tables. One table, one sheet. One Excel, one sheet. one table, one sheet. Like that, you are going to load the multiple tables. After loading the multiple tables, extract, or you are going to extract the multiple tables. What are the multiple tables you have extracted? Extract multiple tables. Now, after extracting the multiple tables, first step, what you have to do? Where the data is in the multiple tables, what is the first step you have to do means either you have to concat or you have to merge. When you receive the data in the multiple tables, either you have to concat or you have to merge for your better data cleaning and for better data analysis. When you receive the data in the multiple tables, right? Out of these two, first you have to do, and after doing this one, then you have to load that data, that is transform. Okay. So what is the first step? Connect. What is the second step? Extract. What is the third step? Transform. Extract, transform. In the transform, what you are going to do? Transform is converting the data, that is you are going to do the concat, merge. Okay. Or in terms of data cleaning. Okay. Everything. Converting the data, everything. All these things will be done in the transform, and finally you are going to load the clean data. And that clean data, what you are going to do? Data analysis and data visualization. You are going to apply the data analysis and data visualization on the clean data. So already I have completed the last step. Now I'm going to explain for you these two steps. So how to connect the data to the data source? Already I have shown you how to connect to the MySQL. And after connecting to MySQL, you are going to get the multiple tables. Now, do you remember in the pandas, we have discussed the concat and merge within the pandas. So just I'm trying to open the same thing, what are we have discussed earlier. Sir, why you are opening, sir? Because let us take the same example as it is and let us do in the Power BI. We will get the same output whatever we have got in the pandas, same thing. Why? Generally, why I will do the comparison? The reason behind of pandas to SQL, pandas to Power BI, or Seaborn to Power BI, all this comparison why I will do means easy understanding. Okay, in this we have to do like this, in this we have to do like this. Final answer will be the same. Because all the steps of data analytics project with Python is completed. Okay, now all the steps you are going to do with the Power BI. Same thing you are going to do with the Power BI. But steps will remain same. Steps will remain same, everything will remain same. Only the tool is going to be different. Final answer will be the same. No difference in the both of them. Now, so here I'm going to take the, in the Python, within the Python, that is pandas. If you remember this example, already I have showed you, I have shared you the same example, or if you want, I'll share, open your drive only. In that drive, what are the things I have discussed? Just I'm opening the Python. In that, what are the drive I have shared to you? In that only I'm opening. In the 2.1 pandas, I'm taking the same example which I have shared earlier in the drive instead of taking a different example. Now here I told you how to combine the two data frames. This is one data frame and this is one data frame. Now, if you do the concat, what happens? If you do in terms of merge, what happens? We have seen. Now, the same thing we are going to do here in the Power BI. I'm going to create these two data frames. What are the two data frames are there? These two data frames. Here, directly we have created the tables within the pandas. Just instead of creating the tables in the Power BI, we are going to create the Excel sheet. In that Excel sheet, I'm going to take this one as one table, that one as one table. So let's take example like this. Now, whoever has remembered the pandas, first this one, whoever has remembered till today, Okay, what is the concept of concat, and what is the concept of left join, right join, inner join, and outer join? Whoever the students has remembered, for those students, today's class will be easy. Today's whatever I'm going to explain in the Power BI. And similarly, group by function. Do you remember the group by in the pandas we have discussed? So in the pandas, whatever we have done, the same thing we are going to do in the Power BI. How to replace the rows, how to fill the new column, how to create a new column like this. Insert, that is add, remove, replace, and combine. These are the things only. Na? Open your pandas notes once, everyone, after the class, and check in the pandas what we have discussed. Okay, at the end, you can see you have added some values, you have added some values, you have replaced, or some values you have removed. So the same thing we are going to discuss here also, and sorting or everything. So now let us open the Power BI. So in the Power BI also I'm going to show you concat, and second one is called as merge. Sir, why it is important means because first only you are going to get the data in the multiple tables. That is the first one. After receiving the data in the multiple tables only, remaining things will start. First only what you are going to get, tables in the data in the multiple tables. Now here I'm going to open this. So already in the class we have completed the data. What is meant by data means what are the data you are going to load, that columns will be visible here. Visualizations, everything are completed. Filters, this one also completed. 3 of them are completed. Now here I'm going to click on the transform data. Once I click on the transform data, it is going to open into a Power Query. Now in the Power Query, here we are having the two options. One is called as merge, second one is called as append. Append is nothing but called as concat. Merge is nothing but called as join. Okay. So to work with this, what I require first, data. Without data, how I can click on that? Why it is not enabled? If you click on this, here none of the option is enabled. Every option is disabled. To click on that, it is not working. Why means? Because there is no data. So I require some data to work. So for that, what I'm going to do means, as already I told you earlier, I'm going to receive the data in the multiple tables. So first I'll take one Excel sheet. Okay, this example, let me give the example. In front of you only I'm creating that too same example of pandas. I'm not changing the example also because that result and this result I want to show you side by side. Same answer you are going to get. Now, so here, let me take like this. Okay. Now, first one is city, small letters city, and in that Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad. Sir, what about the 0 and 1, 2, 3? They are index names now. They are index names. That is not the default data. That is index name by default in the Python. But in the data set, that is not available. So next one is temperature. Temperature is 32, 45, 40, and 36. Okay, and I'm going to click on the save. This is sheet 1, and this sheet 1, let me rename this one as temperature, and I'm going to add the sheet 2 in the same Excel sheet. Okay, two tables now. So you can take two separate Excel sheets, or in the single Excel sheet you can have the two tables also. Choice is yours. After this class you try with two tables, two separate Excel sheets. You try, you only try. Okay, now second one is city. City is Delhi, Mumbai, next Bangalore, next one is Chennai. Next here heading is humidity. And this is 68. 65, 75 and 70, right? And let me give the sheet name. This sheet name as some humidity. Okay, something like this. And let me click on the save. So my Excel sheet consists of two tables separately. In the one sheet, this one. In the second sheet, second one. Two sheets are there, two different tables are there. Okay. Now, what are the data I'm having? Just I'm trying to load in the Power BI. In the Power BI, click on the get data. You can click here, you can click here, you can click in the starting, wherever you want, get data. And I'm going to load the data, which is in the Excel sheet and in the desktop example. When I have loaded here, it will show all the sheets. What are the sheets are available? It will show all the sheets. If you want to load only one sheet, means select only one sheet. If you want to select the two sheets, means select the two sheets. Sheet 1, that is humidity. Sheet 2, that is temperature. Both of them. And these both of them, I'm going to click on the transform or load. Load means clean data means you are going to load, or you can click on the transform. Sir, in the flow, I have clicked on the load, sir, instead of clicking on the transform. What happens? Let's see. Once you click on the load, so two tables data is presenting here. It is adding the data. Okay, done. Now here table number 1 is humidity, table number 2 is temperatures. Okay, now click here, transform, you click here, there you have forgot to click means directly you have clicked on the load also. Now you click on the transform. Sir, when I have to do the transform? This is the question. Now you want to change the original data or you don't want to change the original data? You want to change something original data means click on the transform. Not required means not required. So I'm going to click on the transform data. Once I click on the transform data, obviously you can see here Power Query. Can you see the word called as Power Query? And here the tables. This is table view. What are the tables are there? It will show that one. Now can you see here automatically merge queries and append queries are enabled? You can click on that. Now here I'm going to take with respect to first called as append. When I click on the append, here two options are there. One is append queries, second one is append queries as new. What is the difference? Here, if you observe clearly, either you have to select any one of the table. To select any one of the option, you have to select any one table. Without selecting any table, you cannot select. Mandatory is one table you have to select here automatically. And after that only you can have this one. Now, if you click on the append queries, what happens means the modification will be done on the original table. I want the original temperature as it is like that. I want to create a new table. This one should be as it is. I want a new table. When you want as a new table, what you have to click? Append queries as a new. If you click on this, what happens? What are the operation will be done? That will be stored automatically in the temperature. You want inside the same temperature or you want as a new one. For example, see td.concat. I'm doing the concat. After doing the concat, if you write left side df1, what happens? Both of them will be concatenated and finally where it will store? In the df1. Now, no sir, I don't want to store in the df1. Already df1 and df2 is there now. This is df1 and this is df2. I want to store into a new one. Then what you have to select on the left side? A new variable. Other than df1 and df2, a new variable. Selecting a new variable here, it is nothing but in the Power Query, selecting a new variable is clicking on the new. Now what happens? A new table will be created. Okay. Now click on the new. Now how many tables you want to combine? Two tables are more than two are. Minimum you have to combine means two tables is minimum. Like that you can combine multiple tables also. Now I want to combine the two tables. What is the first table? Temperature. What is the second table? Humidity. These two tables I want to combine as a new one. Can you see the output? Now what is the output you have got? First temperature table was added, bottom second table was added. Now let us open the this pandas. In the pandas, what are the query? I mean, in the pandas, what are the things we have done? Now, what is the answer of this one in the pandas? And what is the answer here? Can you see? Is the same answer or different answer? In this, just I'm trying to bring this one. Now you can see both of them side by side. PD dot concat of df1 and df2. Here, append of df1 and df2. Both are same or different? Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad. Again, Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai. Same order. First 4 values are filled, followed by null, and followed by 4 values null and 4 values. Everything is same. Clear? So concat, what is meant by concat in pd.concat? It is called as append in Power BI. Right? Now, let's move on to the joins. Now, left join, right join, inner join, outer join. Now, what is left join? Anyone, could you remember what is left join? Even we have discussed the same thing in the SQL also. In SQL, it is called as join. In pandas, it is called as merge. Even in the Power BI, it is called as merge. Now, see again. Let's give this table name. Okay, merge. What is meant by left merge? See, I'm going to click on the left merge also. Merge queries as new. What is meant by new? A new table. Merge queries means what happens? It will store in that. I want as a new one. I don't want to disturb this one. This example is for append. Na? Let's rename this one. This example is append by, which is also called as concat. Let's give the table name like this. Next, let me create a new table separately, which we call it as merge. Now in the merge, I'm going to select the table. What are the left merge? First table, whatever you select is left. Right side, only two na. Two tables only we can merge. We cannot merge the multiple tables, right? Only two tables. Second one is humanity. Now I want these two. Now here, I'm going to select the first lefter, right, full, inner. Full means nothing but outer join. Inner means inner join. Now I'm going to select the left join. Now which column name? City. In this and in this, I'm selecting the common column name. After selecting the two column names, then only you have to click on the OK. Here I have written the in the pandas df1 and df2 on. On is equal to city na, that is on. Selecting the column name like this is nothing but on. Okay. Next, in the Python we have written here how is equal to left na. How is equal to left is called as here left outer. Now click on the OK. Now see the new value. What are the new value you are going to get? Output will be like this. Just expand. If you want to see in terms of, so second table you are joining now. I want to see only the no need of city name, only humidity. Now this value and your pandas, tell me both are same or different. Left join and here left join. Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad. So left side table as it is. And common part of the right side, that is 65, 68, 75 and null. Is that both are same? Left join is clear? Everyone? Any difference in the left join? Or any question in the left join? Don't ask me that, sir, what is meant by left join? Don't ask. Because that was completed earlier itself. Here just I am showing you how to select in the Power BI. Again, I have to explain the concepts means again new only will be there. Everything will be started. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? how to select the left join in the Power BI. Now, so let us give this one as rename this one as left join or left merge. Okay. Next, I want the right merge. For that, what I have to do? Click on the merge new, and here I'm going to select the table. What is the table? Temperature. What is the table I'm going to select? Humidity. Because everything I'm saving now as a table, separate tables I'm saving. Okay. Now this time what I'm going to select? Outer. What is the common column name? City. I'm here selecting the city. Now again I'm going to click on the OK. So here first D in the right join, which one you have selected first? DF1. What is DF1? Temperature. DF2. What is DF2? Humidity. Is the point is clear? And on is equal to city. How to select on is equal to city means you have to select the column. Once you select the column, it will be selected. Next, here what you have written? How is equal to right. How to select how is equal to right means here you have to select the right and click on the OK. Once you click on the OK, you are going to get like this. So right side table will be completely available. Left side table, you are going to select what you want. So left side table, I'm going to select in terms of city along with the humidity. Can you see here? Sir, for example, this column not required. 2 times it is getting repeated. Remove the column. Sir, order is different. Keep whichever order you are interested. So finally output will be the same now. So here what are the Delhi 45 with 68, Delhi 68 and 45, Mumbai 32, 32 and 65, Bangalore 40 and 75, Chennai. Same answer or different answer? Order is row order has not changed now, column order only now. Just you can bring this one side to this. Now okay. Your right join and this answer both are same. Or you want to see the temperature between means bring this one. Wherever you keep, answer will be the same only now. Now your pandas answer and Power BI answer both are same now. Okay. And what is this answer? This one is called as, what is this table name? Right join. The table name is right join table. Now coming to the inner join. What is meant by inner join? The city name in the both of them should be available. Now how to select the inner join means again click on the merge as a new table. If you don't select new table means then what happens? The right join will be replaced with the inner table. The old one will be deleted. Old one should be kept as it is along with the new one. New one means new. No old one only replace means I don't require this example. Remove this example and replace that one means go with that. Choice is yours. And click on the merge queries. And here you are going to select the temperature. And here you are going to select the humidity. First on is equal to city. And you are going to select the inner join. And automatically you are going to get in both of them. Expand. Here there is an option called as expand. That is second table. In the second table, what you want? I want only the humidity in the second table. So this answer and your pandas answer both are same or not in that this. Everything is clear. Same data frame only now. Okay. Now you understand what is the reason. Sorry, what is the reason behind selecting the same data set? Because I need to explain one more time for you everything from the scratch. Only to show you what is the meaning of that. Next, outer join. This is inner join. Next one is called as outer join. Now again, I'm going to click on the merge. What is the difference between the append versus merge? What is the difference between concat versus merge in the pandas? Same difference. Concat is going to combine. Merge is going to select. when both of them are joint sets, common is there, joint sets. What is the difference between joint and disjoint sets? Joint means something common is there. When two of the tables are having something common, then we call it as joint sets. For them, we have to apply the merge. For two of them that nothing is common is there, then what we have to select? They are called as disjoint sets. We have to concat. Disjoint sets we have to concat. Joint sets we have to do the merge. Point is clear, everyone? Now, as I can see in offline, some students are very clear. Some students they are trying to recollect what we have done at that time. The people who are trying to recollect what we have done at that time, it would be difficult in the future. If you are removing what are the things we have discussed in the previous one, if you remove like that, it would be difficult. Now, here I'm going to set the temperature, and here I'm going to set the humidity. Now, here I'm going to select now outer. Outer, that is nothing but fourth type of join. On is equal to city, how is equal to outer. Now tell me, on is equal to city, how to select? City name in both of them. Next, here outer, and click on the OK. Then automatically you are going to get the output like this. In the right side table, what you want? City names one more time you want to see, or only humidity you want to see? Means I want to see only humidity. If you want to see one more time the city name also, you can see the city name. Now, what is the output you are going to get here? In terms of, first one is called as Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, and in the second one, okay, in my expansion, I'm going to keep the second one called as, in the second one, I'm going to keep the both the cities and humidity, both of them. Now in the second one, Chennai is available. In the first one, so Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, and Chennai. Is the point is clear? This is the meaning of full join. Okay, this is full join. Full join, or which is also called as outer join. In simple words, outer join. Now, additional to these four joins, we are also having the additional to four. We are having, so already I have told you left join, right join, full join, inner join. These four. Apart from these four, we are having the left anti, right anti. Now, what is left? Anyone, again, I'm asking you, what is left? What is left? Left means which are left side, it is combined. Okay. Now, in the humidity also, if I do the, see here, applied steps. Can you see the word called as applied steps? What is the first one is data source. For that, I have expanded. When you are going to get this expanded means when you do the merge, you will get the word called as expanded. For example, I don't want to expand. Can you see here some arrow mark? If you want to expand only, it will expand. Second table will be expanded here. If you don't want to see the expansion, it will not add. Now here, I'm going to select in the second table, cities and humidity. If I select both of them, I'll get both of them. If I select only humidity, I'm going to get the only humidity. Now the point is here in both of them, okay, let me again come back. Now in the both of them, what is common? What is common? City names. What are the city names are common in both of them? Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore. Now, when you do the left join, it is going to take the values of every left value and it is going to combine the right side value. Now, when you go with the anti, left anti, it will not select the first three. It will select only the record which is not available in the second one. Left side should be available, right side it should not be available. That record will be selected. That is called as left anti. Now let us click on the this one. Here I'm going to take the left side temperature, right side humidity. on is equal to CT. Left side should be available, left side should not be available, and right side. So here it is going to take like this, and this is the output. Only Hyderabad, Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi was not selected. Which are available only on the left side, which are not available in the right side. That one only selected. Exclusively left side records. Other than common, I want exclusive. Point is clear. Now, sir, could you explain in a simple word, sir? I will explain, try to explain in a more simple. But only one thing is you have to remember. While explaining, it will be easy only. But after the class, when you practice only, you can remember those things. Now, if I have to draw the Venn diagram, okay, two are there. When two of them are like this. Now, in this case, what I have to do? You have to do the concat. No merge, nothing. Because there is no common. Merge you have to apply means common should be there. Common means two tables should have something like this. Some common. Now, what is left join? Left join means left side everything along with the common values. This is the diagram of left join. If you open your pandas notes, you'll find this one. What is anti join? Anti means I want only left side without common, exclusively left side. This is left anti. Here, see, observe this one. In the left side, what are the city names? Can you tell me? What are the city names on the left side table just now? Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad. And in the right side, Chennai is there. In both of them, these are the common. Now, what I want left to join means along with the Hyderabad, common also, Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore is available now commonly. So it is selecting both of them. Observe here. In the left to join, not in the left to join. Can you see in the left to join? What are selected? Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore. Why? Because it is in the common. Okay, it has combined along with the Hyderabad. So this entire part was selected. Now, anti-left join. Left anti. What is meant by left anti? Means exclusively this. Now tell me right anti. Only Chennai. Right join. What is right join and what is right anti? First tell me right join. Right join is Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore along with the Chennai. So this entire part. Temperature is available as temperature, humidity is there means humidity. Water is there. What are the columns are there? It will combine. One column is there, two columns is there, nothing. City name only it will focus. It focus on the city name. It will not focus on the other columns. City name. Right? Now tell me what is right anti? In this example, what is right anti? Only Chennai. Point is clear? The difference between left, right, inner and outer, right anti, left anti. All six of them are clear? Everyone? Yes or no? If you are having any doubt, you can write this diagram in the notes. This is Hyderabad, Mumbai, Delhi and Bangalore. This is Chennai. Starting with the left join. Left join means all of them. All of them means what are the city names should be included? Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad, Bangalore and Hyderabad. Now, right join. HMDBC. Right join means what is right join? Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai. Those related records should be available. Columns can be anything. In that data frame one column is there means one will be available. In the first data frame, 4 columns are there means 4 will be available. Those cities are compulsory. Rows are compulsory. Is the point is clear, everyone? Next, coming to this, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, and Chennai. Now I'm applying the inner join. What is inner join? Which city names compulsory? Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad. Sir, why city name, sir? You have selected city as the on. On is equal to city means city names on will be selected commonly. What you have selected, that one. This is inner join. Next, outer join. Yeah, sorry. This is Bangalore. Correct. In inner join, that is Bangalore. Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore. Perfect. In the Hyderabad, Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai. Outer. What is outer? Outer means all of them. That is Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad, Chennai, and Bangalore. Every time I'm forgetting Bangalore. Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai. All of them. Everything. Next. Same. H, M, D, B, and C. And left anti. What is left anti? Only this one. Without selecting the common. Only that one. In this case, H is there. Maybe some in other data, in maybe something will be there. Whatever is available. H record only has to be selected. Now, H, M, D, B, and C. Now, what is right anti? Means this one. Only Chennai. Is that clear now? Now, what are the different types of joins are available within the Power BI? Total 6. Now, you select any other data set of your choice. Take any 2 data sets of your choice. You only create some random values or something. If common is available, merge will be applied. If common is not there, from where merge will be done? Something common should be there now. Then only the merge will be completed. Without that, no merge. Is the points are clear? So once you get the data from the multiple tables, what you have to do is either you have to append or you have to merge. Common is available means merge. Now they'll ask which tables you are going to merge. How you know? Open the ER diagram. In the ER diagram, which 2 tables are connected to each other? Which is the common column name? Foreign key is there. That 2 tables you have to do the merge. Point is clear? For example, this is the table. In this table, city and temperatures are there. In the second table, city and temperatures are there. And this is the foreign key, and these 2 are connected to each other. Now, which 2 tables are you are going to connect? Means these 2 tables. What is the common? Means city. Which is the foreign key and which 2 tables are connected? How you are going to decide? Means ER diagram. What is ER diagram? Means it shows the connection between the 2 tables. Who decided? Means while creating the database, we have to decide. Why we have to design like that? Means to store the data in the less size. For every one question, one answer. Points are clear, everyone? So these concepts are clear, right? Merge queries and append queries. Okay. Now, sir, okay. Just I want to try. For example, this one only is there. This is basically what? Left anti. In this one, I want to try the right anti. I don't want to create a new one. The same thing. Just I'm going to create in the merge query. Instead of queries as a new, the same one. In the same one, I'm going to take in terms of what are the output I have received. Okay. This one. And here I'm going to select in terms of what are the temperature. What are the temperature and humidity is there na? Humidity. I'm going to select the right anti. Okay. And I'm going to click on the OK. City and here also city, and click on the OK. Now automatically you'll get in the, what is the answer you are getting in terms of right side. Sir, why I'm getting the entire right side table? Because you have selected the two tables. What are the two tables you have selected, miss? So just let me select, by selecting the temperature, click on the merge query. So automatically first table is going to be what? Why it is selected this one? I will keep the temperature. After selecting the temperature, I will select the merge query. Now automatically first table was selected. You are having only the second option to select the second table. I am selecting the second table as humidity. And for the humidity, I am applying the right anti. And this is the city and this is the city. Now, what happens? Can you see here? The selection excludes 3 out of 4 table from the second table. In the second table, out of 4 rows, 3 of them are excluded. Which 3 are excluded? Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore are excluded. Which one is included? Only Chennai is included. Right, Antina? Only Chennai is included. Is the point is clear, everyone? Now, okay, included, okay, fine. Now I want my original data. Where is my original data? Wherever the temperature is there, my original data was lost. See, automatically everything are converted to yellow color because original data only not there now. So that is the reason we'll not apply on the original data by creating the new one. We'll keep the old one as it is like this. Now see, everything are converted from yellow to normal again back. Point is clear? So let's create on the left as again new. I'm clicking on the new. In the new, first table is temperature, second table is humidity. And after that, I'm selecting the right. And to click on the OK, it is not accepting. Why it is not accepting means how you have given, on you have not given. So you have to select the common column name. First you have to select the column. Then you have to click on the OK. Then it will be enabled. And you are going to get a new, and this is the new one. So as one of the student is saying, sir, in the first, in the Python, we separate the tables by using df1 and df2. And it's easy. Which table is first table and second table. But in Power BI, it is taking the first table and second table. Yes, you have to write clearly the first table and second table, df1 and df2. Automatically in the merge queries, once you click on the merge query, okay, here whatever the first one you are selecting, that is df1. Which of the table here you are selecting, that is df1. Which of the table you are selecting here, that is df2. This is df1 and this is df2. Sir, still more, can you make simple? Okay, still more, let us go with simple. And here, it is adding all the tables in the main one. So that you can, after performing the data, what are the data transformation? Now for the transform data, again, you can apply on the data visualization on the transform data. Now, as one of the student is saying, it is slightly confused between which is df1 and df2. Let's rename this one. Okay, rename the table name temperature instead of that df1. Let's give the name as df1. For humidity, let's give the table name, rename df2. Now, no confusion, right? That is df1 and this is going to be the df2. Rename df2. You have changed the df1. Rename to df2 and click on the OK. Now df1, df2, same names now. Now no more confusion as per you. Is the points are clear? One is df1 and second one is df2. Done. So like this, we are going to combine the data. So when you receive the tables, multiple tables, so obviously you are going to use the merge or append, and you are going to combine the tables like df1 and df2. So df1, df2. So append, left join. If you want to rename, what is this one? What is the name of this one? So name just left anti, right anti. Just give the names as left anti, right anti. If you don't want, just remove them. If you're not interested, remove them just by clicking on the right click, delete. Right click and delete. For example, you want to remove any one of the row. Assume here you want to remove the row. Right click on this, and here you are having the transform data. In the transform data, we are having the option called as remove rows. Okay, remove rows. So you are going to remove the rows, top rows, bottom rows, alternate rows, duplicates, blanks, and remove the errors. So like this, we can remove the rows. For example, I want to remove the rows wherever is null. Drop NA, df dot drop NA. What is meant by drop NA means wherever the null record is there, that entire row will be removed. So df dot drop NA is nothing but this one. Remove blank rows. Okay. So wherever the blank is there, it is going to remove. Now, next, I'm going to click on the rows, remove top rows. What is meant by remove top rows means, so I want to remove the first two rows. First two rows I want to remove. Just click on the OK. See, first two rows are removed. No, I don't want to remove means again get back, undo this one. If you click on the undo, it will do the undo. Next, here again I'm going to click on the bottom rows. I don't want the bottom three rows, that is Bangalore, Null and Hyderabad. These three I don't want. Click on the bottom three. Bottom three rows are deleted. Okay. Next, alternate rows. Obviously you know alternate rows, right? Every alternate row, that is first one, third one, fifth one, like that. Alternate rows will be deleted. Next, remove the duplicates. If any duplicate is available, the entire row is duplicated, it will remove. In nothing but df dot drop duplicates, right? And remove the errors. Wherever the errors are there, that particular record will be removed. That row will be removed. Is the points are clear, everyone? Now, so next, this is a data like this. Next one is called as within the home. Now, I'm going to show you how to remove the rows. Now, how to remove the columns. So, for example, you want to remove this column. Right click on this, remove. Okay. Now, sir, what second option? What is this? Right click and remove other columns. What is the meaning of this one means? It will keep that column and remove the other columns. What are the column you have selected now? That will keep and removes the all other columns. Okay. Again, you have to do undo. Just click on this undo. Now, sir, I want to keep this one and this one. These are the two things. Which two things you want? Select first. Other than these three, everything has to be deleted. What I have to do? These three columns I required. Remaining columns I don't require. What I have to do? Remove other columns. Other than these three, remaining everything will be deleted. This one is easy. Or, for example, I want to remove the one of the here total how many columns are there? First tell me. 4 columns are there. I want to remove this one and I want to remove this one. In the pandas, what we have to write? df dot drop bracket columns is equal to this column name and that column name. 2 column names we have to write. Here, what are the columns you are interested? Select the columns by keeping the control button. By clicking on the control, select the columns. After selecting, remove columns, click on remove. No need to write the Python code or something. Automatically it will remove. Is the point is clear? remove columns. Which are the columns you are interested? Remove it. Right? So like that, you are going to remove the columns. Remove columns, remove other columns. Already I told you remove other columns, right? Next, choose columns. So you are going to select the particular columns. So like this, we are going to have the values. Now, sometimes what happens means, okay, we are going to get the data like this. Here, let me, it is asking to save. Let me click on the apply. The apply means it will save. Whatever I have done till now, it will be saved. Apply means save. Apply and close. What is the meaning of apply and close means? It will apply and automatically it will close the Power Query, not Power BI. Power Query will be closed. Automatically it will redirect to the Power BI desktop. Close means without saving it will close. It will not save. Only save, save with close, directly close without saving. Okay, which are you are interested. Now, here in this case, I'm going to click on the close and apply. What is the meaning of close and apply means? It will save and it will close. Which one is closed? Power Query or Power BI? Power Query was closed. Power BI will be as is like this. What are the tables are there? Everything. Now here, what I'm trying to load is one more sheet. Example, one more sheet. In this sheet, what I'm doing is I'm keeping here temperature, and this one is humidity, something. Here I'm entering the values 32, 33, 34, something. Some random example, guys. Okay, you are having the data something like this, and that data only we are trying to load here one more time. Get data from the Excel. Example. Already two columns we have, already two tables we have extracted already. Now I have to extract only the third one, this one. And I'm going to load here. What are the example I have created? What is the name of that? Sheet 1. Instead of sheet 1. Okay, if you keep sheet 1 also not a problem. Keep as sheet 1 and click on the transform. Now, when you click on the transform in the sheet 1, can you see here automatically it has taken into the that value. Sometimes what happens means if first row was not selected, it is showing the null or column 1, column 2, sometimes it will take. And this data will come in the first row. Then in that case, what you have to do means use the row as headers. What are the row? First row will be converted as header. Now here, what is the first row? 32, 56. The first row was converted to header. So here there is an option called as use first row as header. It will be converted. Okay. Now see here. Sir, now okay, you have came back, done. Now here column 1, column 2 is there. You want the first row as the header or new column name? First row as the header or new column name? If you want first row as the header, click on use first row as header. No sir, my own column name. I want to give the column name. This column name is called as Siva. And this column name is called as SRK. That is the column names. Right click on this and click on the rename. How we are going to rename the columns? df.rename columns is equal to dictionary, old column name and new column name. That no need here. Just simply right click on the column name and write what are the column name you are interested. My column name is Siva. And this column name is, right click on this, click on the rename, click on the SRK. That is the column name. So df.rename here, directly right click. Is the point is clear? So now sir, first row has to be used as the column name. Means here what are the values are there, that should be used as the column name. Then click on the use first row as headers. Then automatically first row will go into the heading. Okay. Sometimes when you load the data, sometimes you may not get the column names properly. Sometimes you'll get that issue. In that case, you have to click on the use first row as the headers. Is the point is clear? Now, data type. Here, what is the data type means? I want the data type as whole number, int. I want as the some kind of float. So for example, I want the data in the float type. So replace, I'm going to convert the data to float type as type. Okay, first we have to set the column dot as type, and we have to write the what data type we want to convert. Here right side, can you see here something? Click on that and you select which type it has to be converted. It will automatically convert to that. For example, if you select int means whole number. If you want to select float means decimal number. If you want to add date type, it is going to convert as date. And if you want to convert to text, everything to string, then it will be converted to text. Sir, what is the use of text? If you convert a column to text, what happens means you can apply as a categorical column. Now, which of the data is in the text format, that column will be considered as categorical column. For categorical column, we know how to apply the stacked bar charts, unstacked bar charts, all these things, right? Categorical data only will play more now. So we are going to have like that, true or false, which is nothing but Boolean type. Into float to Boolean and followed by string and followed by date. All the data types. If any column was given with the wrong data type, okay, let's click on the save here. Up to here, let us keep in the side. Now let us try with the another one. One more. Let's close and apply. Now again, go back to the Excel sheet. In the Excel sheet, let me give the some again one more. In front of only I'm creating the data sets. In front of only I'm doing the data cleaning. Okay. For example, I'm having the temperature like this, 40, 45, string 56, 19.4. Whatever the example we have discussed in the data cleaning, let's do the same thing here. Let's go to your drive one more time. In your drive, in your what are the Google Drive I have shared earlier, the same example I'm trying to take. Okay, in the data cleaning. So here, what are the data I'm having? 15, 18, string 18. Okay, let's take like this. 15, 18, string 18. Okay, after string 18, 19.4 and string 20 plus, obviously. The same example. Let's try with the same example. What is this column name? Age. And what is the sheet name? Let us give the sheet name as data cleaning. This example we have used in the data cleaning. Let us use the same example. Now in the Python, it is clear means automatically in the Power BI, it should be clear only now. Right? What are the things we have done in the Python? We'll do the same thing in the Power BI. Now let us load. One more time, let us load. Are we going to load the entire Excel sheet? All the 4 sheets? No. What are the latest example we have created? That one only we'll try to load. Why to load again one more time everything? In this. Now tell me guys, which sheet I have to load? All the sheets, huh? Already I have loaded now. Why to load again all the sheets? Only load the data cleaning. Only this sheet. Click on the transform or load, whichever you are interested. Transform is directly Power Query. If you click on the load also, later you have to click on the transform only. Choice is yours. Okay. In simple way, I'm clicking on the load. And later I'm going to click on the transform. If you directly click on the transform also, it will have to come here only. Okay. Now here you are going to select this one, this table. For this table, now I want to, can you see here? What is the number here? What is the data type? ABC 1, 2, 3. ABC age means how the age should be there, either decimal or it should be whole number. Either 1.2 should be there, which is decimal. Either whole number should be there. Okay, but it is not in like this ABC. Why it is in the ABC means some wrong data is there. That is the reason it is in the ABC. Now here what we are going to do, we have to do the replace. So here I am going to click on the replace values. Now what you want to replace? df dot replace function. Here we have used what? df dot replace, where the old value is string 20 plus replace with the 20. Same thing I'm applying here. Replace. What you want to replace? 20 plus. With what you want to replace? 20. And click on the OK. Now, sir, it has not replaced, right? Why it has not replaced? Simple reason called as, here I have to select the string 20 plus. Because here including the codes are also available now. So this one has to be replaced with 20. Just click on the OK. Can you see? The same example, same output. Finally, after replacement, what you have got here? 20. Same answer or different answer? 15, 18, string 18, 19.4. Still, the data type was not changed. Now I have to change the data type. Now for changing the data type in Python, what we have done? As type. Here what we are going to do is simply select this one. Click on the float. Everything will be converted to float. It is throwing the error. Why it is throwing the error? Because earlier value is string 18, which is in the int format. It can be converted to int first. So I'm going to convert to the int. So this one here we are going to replace wherever the string values are there. I'm going to replace string 18 with 18. Now that one also replaced, and after replacing I'm going to click on the decimal. Now everything will be converted to decimal. It will accept now decimal values. Is the point is clear? Now, sir, we are having small data, so we can find the data which is wrong, and more. How to find how wrong data is there? How you are going to do in the Python? How to identify the wrong data is there? How you are going to do? Unique values. First, you are going to observe the unique values. In the unique values, which are the wrong data is there, that you are going to do. Here also same logic. First, you have to identify the unique values. I'm going to show you that one also. How to calculate the unique values. Is the point is clear? Go over then. Right? Of course, your question is correct question. How to identify for the large data? Same as in the Python. First, you have to check the unique values. Done. After that, here replace function is nothing but replace values. In the replace function dictionary, old value, new value, old value, new value. Same as in the Python. You are going to replace the values. What are the values are there? Is the points are clear? Replacement. And how to convert the data type? Data type conversion is very easy. If any wrong data type is there, convert the data type to right data type by clicking on that. It is very easy, dead easy. And how to remove the duplicates? For example, here duplicates are there. I want to remove this one. How to remove the duplicates? Remove rows which are duplicates. Now, which one is duplicated in this example? Record number 3. It will be removed. The second 18 will be removed. Is the point is clear? If you don't want to remove the duplicates and you want back, click on this. I don't want that one. Last step I don't want. This is the order of steps which I am applying. Last step I don't want. Again, bring back to the original. Clear now? Now, next one is called as, okay. Next one, remove the duplicates, remove this one like this. So automatically we are having the outliers along with the missing values. How to treat the outliers, how to treat the missing values. Now, before moving on to that, here, as I have told you earlier, merge and append queries, how much important, group by is that much of important. Do you remember the group by and cross tab? For cross tab, what is in the Power BI? What is cross tab? Do you remember what is cross tab in the Power BI? What is cross tab? Nothing but table or matrix. What are the table or what are the matrix you are having? That will be considered as cross tab in the Power BI. Table. What are the table you want? Okay. Now what is group by miss? We are going to click on the group by this one. So what are the example you have done for the group by in your pandas? You have practiced group by function and something now. So obviously here I'm going to show you the group by and cross tab. For group by and cross tab, here, do you remember this example we have selected? Or let me take instead of, because batch to batch the examples will be different. Maybe some students may ask some additional questions. For them I may explain in a different way. Okay. So what are the example I have shared with you? What are you have practiced earlier in your Google Drive? That one only I will use. This is your Google Drive only, right? So in this already the notes was uploaded and which you have practiced earlier. Let me choose that one only. What are the example you have practiced earlier? Let's use that same example. So that the recollection of the previous one and this one will be easy. Now already you know how to apply the filtering. How to apply the filtering already you know. In the filter you have to select. Two conditions are there. How you know? What is that? How to set two conditions means advanced filtering. In the advanced filtering you have to set the multiple conditions. In the basic filtering, one condition. Right? And next, cross tab. So cross tab is nothing but table type and group by. So here what is the group by you have applied? You have loaded which data set? Tips data set. Let's load the same data set here also. In the Power BI also let us load the tips data set. Okay, again get data. What are the tips data set you have loaded? This is the tips and click on the load. Okay, now entire data will be loaded here. Guys, one more time I'm saying the reason of selecting the same data or same thing is to show you the difference so that you'll understand the concept very easily. The same concept I'm revising in the Power BI. It is not the new concept. If it is new concept, I have to explain so many things. It is the same concept, just how to apply in the Power BI I'm showing. Point is clear. Now this is the tips data set. In this tips data set, I want to apply the group by function. Click on the transform. Here we are having the group by for the tips. First you open the tips. In the tips, now what are the tips data set is there? Here you are having the option called as group by. Here is there, or within the transform also, here you will have one more time. Where is group by? Here also you'll have. In the transform also you'll have the group by. In the home page also you'll have the group by. Same thing, no difference. Same symbol, same thing. Okay, click on the group by. Wherever you're interested, answer is same. Now it is asking on which one I have to select. Now here, what is the answer you have selected? For which one you have selected? Group by on gender wise. So here also I'm selecting the group by gender. Okay, selected. Next, and what is the next second column name? What is the second column name you have selected after doing the group by? What is the next column name? Tip. So here also I'm selecting the second column name as tip. So before selecting the second column, what is the thing you have applied on the tip? Mean. So the operation is nothing but mean. Where is mean? Average. And for which column? Tip. And new column name, I'm going to give the new column called as average tip. Average tip. and click on the OK. What is the answer? For females 2.83. For males, what is the answer? 3.08. Done? Don't, now are you going to ask what is this group by, sir? Could you explain one more time? Huh? No, right? Already you know what is group by now. Same thing here, how you selected. Sir, basically group by can be applied on the two categories also at a time, right? Possible or not possible? Only on single column or multiple columns group by we can do. Multiple also we can do. Na? Sir, I want the multiple in this Power BI. I want the multiple. You have applied single. I want the multiple. Then what you have, what we are going to do means again click on the group by. Click on the advanced. What is the first category you want to select? Gender. What is the second category within that? I want to select the, for example, smoker. These are the two. And I want to take the average total bill. And here I'm going to write something gender underscore smoker, something like this. Now, see, you are going to get within the females, non-smokers, what is the average? And within the males, non-smokers, what is the average? Within the males, smokers, within the females, smokers. Sir, I want the ascending order on this gender-wise. Gender-wise ascending order, click on this. Ascending and descending. Sort values is very simple. Just click on the sort ascending. It will do the ascending order. Sort descending. It will do the descending order. df dot sort values by. By means which column? You have to select some column name now. Select the column name and click on the ascending or descending. If you click on ascending, it will do in the ascending order. If you do in the descending, it will do in the descending order. Now here, what are the output is there? Sir, my question is same output, whether in the Python is same or not, how I can know? Very simple. Only one thing you have to do is just to open the data set and load one more time. What happens? Let's load. Let's execute the code. So first let me load the tips data set here. Okay, load it. Directly let's apply the, what are the example we have applied? That is df dot group by. What are the two columns we have selected? What is the first column? Gender. And what is the second column? Smoker. Let's select the same. After selecting the two columns, now outside which column we have selected for aggregation? So now how many smokers and this one? What is this one? Average total bill, right? It is average total bill. If you forgot means just you click on this in the grouping. Can you see here? What is the selected? Average total bill. So I'm going to see here total bill. What are the total bill is there? Total underscore bill dot mean. Within the females, SNO. Within the males, SNO. Females, no. What is the average total bill? 18.10 in the Power BI. Let us compare. $18.10, 19.79. That is here. Let me keep this one in the ascending order. Sorted data. This is sorted data now. Okay. Now, can you see within the female? No, 18.10. Yes, 19.79. Within the males? No, 19.79. Yes, 22.28. Clear? Same four values. Any difference? Clear, guys? Yes or no? So group by. Just I'm showing both of them side by side. Right? Group by is clear. Sir, similarly cross tab, create a table or matrix. If you want that one also, I'll show you. Right? Whatever we have done in the pandas, everything I'm showing you in the Power BI. Right, guys? And we'll continue from here in the tomorrow's class. If you are having any questions, you can ask. So in today's class, we have covered the merge, concat, group by, and along with the, what are the things we have added? Data cleaning. Some part of data cleaning, not missing values and outliers was not completed. Still, tomorrow we'll continue from here. And within the transform also, we are going to discuss all the options. This group by is completed. Use first row as header is completed. Transpose, reverse, count, this one. Like this, how many options are there here? Every option we are going to discuss in the tomorrow's class. Is the points are clear? If you are having any questions, please ask what are the questions you are having. Same example again in the Tableau also I'll take. Same example in the Excel sheet also we'll do. Same thing. Okay. So in this, what happens? In that, what happens? In that, what happens? Now Python hackathon, when you have done, automatically Power BI hackathon also automatically the same now. What you will do in the Python, you will remember the same thing we are going to do in the Power BI, and that to advance with the easy clicking on the options. Right? Done. If you have any questions, please ask. Is that clear? Today's class? Just I have told orally, right? But there is no Word document for that bank transactions. If you want, I will create. Okay. Bindu is asking the question, sir, I want to do the data cleaning in MySQL. Bindu, you want to do the data cleaning in MySQL? Okay. And clean data you want to load into the Power BI, right? Done. So here the point is very simple. Bindu, for doing the data cleaning in MySQL, we are required the additional functions. Multiple functions are there for that. Again, so we are having some additional functions within the MySQL to do that. But that we have not done in the MySQL. Reason behind that is, after loading the data, either the data will be loaded into the Python or the data will be loaded into the Power BI. Here we will do the generally the data cleaning. That is the reason we have not discussed those particular functions. If you want, we can discuss at the end. It will lead unnecessarily confusion for other students. They'll think that data cleaning has to be done in the SQL. Generally, data will be stored in the database. Cleaning will be done either in the Python or Power BI. To which one it has connected. But if you want additional, we can discuss that. Those requires additional functions which are not discussed in the class. Bindu, is your question is clear? Done.